OU Football Preview Show, brought to you by Eskridge Lexus, Oz Safe Rooms, Pioneer Hearing, Knippelmeyer Chevrolet, Sam's Optical, Dents on Demand, Sooner Legends Inn and Suites, and CarStar Collision Repair. Now here's your hosts, Rick Heath and Al Eschbach.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show, Bedlam Edition. That's right, Al. It's Bedlam Edition, and we are also at a legend in Norman, O'Connell's Irish Pub here on Campus Corner. Now, the original that you and I used to frequent all those many years over on Lindsay and Jenkins is no more. There's a dorm there, but now we're at the new one on Campus Corner, and what a great place it is.
Well, I was telling Jeff Stewart, the owner, who's owned it for years and years and years, about how things have changed. It was like somewhere in the mid-'70s, back when practices were open. I remember hanging out after practice. I was covering OU for the Oklahoma Journal, and after practice, I'm there listening to Switch give a pep talk. He says, if we beat Oklahoma State, hang a half hundred on them, the beers are on me at O'Connell's. Hung a half 100, the beers were on Switch at O'Connell's.
Well, we'll do that to Stoops this week.
Yeah.
If OU hangs a half 100 on OSU, beers are on Al. Speaking of which, Bedlam Edition, and with the new rankings, putting OU number 3 in the college football playoffs, all OU has to do, and I say, it's not an easy task, but if they win in Stillwater on Saturday, they're in.
Yeah, you would think so. Since everybody's shocked, I'm shocked they moved to number 3, to be honest. But they brought up great that Notre Dame certainly against a bad Boston College team, beaten by 3 weeks before. They got outgained by Wake Forest. So come on.
Yeah, they finally realized Notre Dame was
overrated.
Just a ghost. Yeah, a ghost of just a name only. They're not a superior team. OU win at Baylor, and then hanging on for a win at home against TCU puts them in the number 3 spot, and now it's just win, baby, win.
Well, and there have been years, year 2000, OU had to go up there and win. And I remember Derek Strait swatting down a pass in the end zone from Marcellus Rivers, the seal of victory. And so there have been other years. Obviously, Oklahoma knew they had to beat Oklahoma State and had to beat them in Stillwater to get to the national championship game. So another time go up there, and this is the Oklahoma State team that's pretty darn good. And if Baylor loses, this game's for the Big 12 championship. If Baylor beats TCU on Friday, then it's either OU or Baylor is a Big 12 champion.
Yeah, OSU may or may not have a little bit of a letdown. If they're playing for the Big 12, of course they'll play. And I still think they'll play extremely hard because it's Bedlam.
Right, exactly.
And they're going to want to win. Hey, speaking of Bedlam, if you want Bedlam football tickets, you need to call Tickets Unlimited at 364-7500 or go to OklahomaTickets.com. They have the best Bedlam tickets available now. And if you need concert tickets or Thunder tickets, go to OklahomaTickets.com. We'll be back on the Bedlam edition of the OU Football Preview Show after this.
At Coda CrossFit, we are committed to getting you in the best shape of your life. Our highly educated and personable coaching staff leads hour-long classes for members of all ages and ability levels. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, athletic performance, or simply improve health, we have the programs and knowledge to help you achieve your goals. With locations in Norman and Oklahoma City, we're right in your backyard. All you have to do is walk in the door and we'll take care of the rest. Visit our website or contact us to try out a free class.
I'm Rick Heath for Dents on Demand. Do you have hail damage to your vehicle? Then you need to call Dents on Demand. They're 100% guaranteed satisfaction on hail repair. It's no hassle. They'll help you get a rental car. There's no deductible. They'll refund that to you. All that and more is available if you call Dents on Demand for your hail repair. Dents on Demand, guaranteed satisfaction with hail repair. Give them a call at 886-1764.
I'm Jeremiah with Jeremiah's CarStar, and when you come to do business at CarStar, you're going to get me, and I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to oversee your car personally myself. I've been repairing cars for over 14 years now, and there's not a situation I haven't come across yet that I haven't been able to take care of a customer's vehicle. If your car's had hail damage or been in an accident, bring your car to Jeremiah's CarStar and relax. We'll take it from here.
CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here. Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
And welcome back to the Bedlam Edition OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from the legendary O'Connell's Irish Pub in Norman on Campus Corner. Al, in light of all of this that's happening, I've got 4 things that I think OU needs to do to win in Stillwater. Okay.
First one was he keep Baker Mayfield healthy. I'd say
with his concussion is number 1 is run Perine. Number 2 is don't run Baker Mayfield.
No, you got to run him. You can't worry about that. You're gonna win the game.
I'm just talking about he's going to run.
He's going to run, and you need him to run.
Yeah, just don't have run plays designed.
Well, I think you will. You can't worry about injuries. If he's going to help you beat Oklahoma, it's the biggest game for the you can't do that. I mean, you got to run him.
Well, okay.
If he's cleared, he has no concussion.
Yeah, but if he gets hurt again, if he gets dinged up, they got no chance.
Well, you know what? If Mason Rudolph gets hurt too, they got no chance.
Well, I know. Do you want to roll the dice?
Yeah, you got to win the
Al
game.
says roll the dice.
So
let's do it.
You got to win the game.
Okay, go back to my first point. Perine needs to run the ball 25 times. This is his kind of game.
If they're having success.
Yeah. Well,
if they're having success. Why not 25? I want Mixon with the ball too.
Well,
Mixon
he's going to get hit.
Yeah,
he's going to get hit.
Perine's the best running back. Mixon has the best yards per carry running on the team.
Baylor ran the ball well against OSU. And that's my point. They have to run the ball.
They have to have success.
Whether it's Perine, Mixon.
You got to have or Mayfield. You got to have success run the ball.
Yeah, you've got to run the ball. You know? And that, to me, that's the key.
Success.
Because, that right there, it demoralizes the defense.
Yeah, because OU on both line of scrimmages have a huge advantage in this game.
Yes, I agree. And OU's offensive line is playing at its best, and OSU's defense is struggling a little bit.
They're 86 in the country in total defense.
And they just got gashed for 350 yards, against Baylor. And so you're looking at that. Lincoln Riley, knows what he's doing with his offense. He's got a good feel for it. And I agree to a certain extent, you can't take Baker out of it. But I think they can win it without him being a big part of the running game.
I don't. I mean, if he's clear where he said you're healthy, you got to run him.
Well, he will. They don't run a lot of Baker Mayfield runs.
But they'll call some zone reads and things, which are really effective.
Yeah,
because everybody thinks going to Perine, he's dancing down the sidelines.
After they get going,
right?
Yes, they will. The other one is I think they should test OSU's secondary. Test them early and test them deep.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, Baylor had a lot of success throwing the ball on them.
They did that. And then the fourth one, and you mentioned Mixon. I'm mentioning Mixon. I like to see him in space. If they can get him in space, he can do so much out there.
I agree. And I think a big point on the other end is putting pressure on Mason Rudolph.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's take it the other side. Ogba, the superb defensive
great
end.
Player.
To me, you design offensive plays off of him. If he's coming hard, a little screen over on the other side, move him out of position, come in this way, maybe with the zone read where he's crashing down, things like that. But you got to know, Baker Mayfield in the press conference said, you always got to know where he is.
Yeah, you're right. That's absolutely right. He's a great player. So, you just don't want to take sacks because sacks are drive killers.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to Baker Mayfield at the press conference after Bob left the podium. Boy, what a composed, inspired young man Baker
I love
Mayfield.
Him. It's so refreshing to hear somebody talk like him.
Yes.
He's not politically correct. He's going to say what's on his mind, and I guarantee he learned a lesson because he would never tell a coach again he had a headache or a trainer.
No.
That ain't happening again.
That killed him.
That
he said it.
Yeah.
He said, he just killed me to sit on the sidelines.
Well, and also, he's in the middle of Heisman Trophy, usually on prime time. TV.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I love him. He's a competitor, and you can see why the players love him. He's just so honest. I just love it.
Yeah. You know, and he's got such a passion. No wonder the players want to see him as the
Oh,
leader.
my God, yeah.
Unlike the quarterbacks of the past who were more coach-like, he's more player-like.
And I never met his dad, but I read Barry Trevor's column in the paper, where they called up Texas and said, Mac, could Baker walk on to your team? Mac goes, no, I got 5 scholarship players. And Baker's dad goes to Mac, we got 5 quarterbacks at Lake Travis High School that are better than your 5 scholarship players.
I love that. And it was probably true.
Yeah.
Just think how many guys.
I love it. So you can see he's like his dad.
That's right. But he's the kind of guy that the players want to play with.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's not only a leader.
And he's a Houdini. His escapability is just ridiculous.
Well, I mean, people compare him to Manziel, and I mean, those are apt comparisons.
Absolutely,
he has
they are.
that ability.
Absolutely, he does.
And he's a Manziel without the head case.
Yeah, you're right. Although he probably partied some.
Yeah, but I mean, not like Manziel.
No, not like he's a lot smarter than Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, and he's a better young man. But those are the kind of things that you can do that are going to take advantage of what OSU presents you. And Lincoln Riley. And let me talk real quick. Josh Heupel and Mike Leach were transcendent in OU's program, and I think Lincoln Riley and Baker Mayfield may have almost as big an impact.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think getting OU back to where it was. I think you're right. In '99, they brought in Mike Leach, this air raid, who really, under him and Hal Money started the air raid attack at Kentucky. And so they brought that in, and it jump-started the program. And now Bob goes, we need an offensive identity. Josh Heupel, we love Josh Heupel, but they needed an identity. But you got to have the quarterback, because we saw, even their identity, if you don't have the quarterback, we saw in the second half, it doesn't mean anything.
Josh Heupel from Snow Valley College in
Dakota.
In Dakota, and then nobody wanted Baker Mayfield.
You're right, yeah. Same thing, yeah.
And then Lincoln Riley, young, aggressive play caller, like Leach. I think there's an apt comparison.
Yeah, there is a definite comparison.
Hey, we'll be back with more on the Bedlam edition of the OU Football Preview Show after this.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill & Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
And welcome back to the Bedlam edition of the OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from the legendary O'Connell's Irish Pub on Campus Corner in Norman. Sun and Ski Sports on North May Avenue and in Norman at the Sooner Mall wants you to share the warmth. That's right, they have a Share the Warmth sale. Take 20 to 50% off selected items if you bring a code in to donate to Share the Warmth. Do that. You will help other people that don't have clothes and coats to be warm this winter, and you can be warm with Patagonia, North Face, and Mountain Hardwear. Great deals available at Sun and Ski Sports on North May Avenue and the Sooner Mall, plus one in Tulsa across from Woodland Hills Mall. That's Share the Warmth sale at Sun and Ski Sports. Also, out the defensive player of the week from the Big 12 was Zach Sanchez. Played a great
Guy's
game.
an interception machine. I mean, he's had a great career, 14 career interceptions, a junior. He got a guy that was preseason all Big 12. Yeah, he made a couple of big plays. Absolutely.
Yeah, he made big plays, 2 interceptions, and he became our Oz Safe Rooms Defensive Player of the Week. With his 2 interceptions, Zach Sanchez was ready. And Oz Safe Rooms wants to know, will you be ready next spring during tornado season? And now to be ready, just give Oz Safe Rooms a call, and they will install an Oz Safe Room for you and your family's safety next spring during the tornado season. So go to OzSafeRooms.com and find out how you can save up to $3,000 when OU wins on an Oz Safe Rooms. That's OzSafeRooms.com. Al, OU's defense played good for most of the game. They kind of got pressed in the last when the offense kind of bogged down. But for the most part, they held TCU the first half and most of the second half in check.
Well, and they lead the Big 12 in just about every category. They're 24th nationally in total defense. What a turnaround defensively they've been this year. They really, really, and to be 24th nationally playing against the offenses that they're playing against and the quarterbacks they're playing against is really impressive.
Well, you know, and Mike Houck tweeted out this week about OU has the top rated offense-defense combination in the nation. You know, for their defensive ranking and their offensive ranking combined, they are the top team in the.
And I think that's why the coaches feel really good about this team right now. They think they're really good. Now, you can be really good and not beat Oklahoma State. Because again, we've seen some crazy things that go on up there in Stillwater, or even in Norman.
Yeah, one of the things though, I think this team plays with an edge. You know, and I think that's what it's going to take at Stillwater.
Because you're so good at quarterback. You got to play with a quarterback that plays with an edge.
Yeah, and he does. I mean, Baker Mayfield, you know, and if he is cleared, which we assume he will, you know, he comes in there with adding so much to the offense that the defense picks up on it.
Yeah, the leader, they feed off him. They truly feed off Baker Mayfield.
Well, you know, before the Baylor game, Dean Blevins was talking about Baker led the team onto the field in the pregame, and who was right behind him? Charles Tapper.
You're right.
You know, and they were back and forth, getting them fired up.
And let me tell you, Tapper's come on the second half of the season. He was a disappointment last year, first half of the season. He is becoming on big time the second half of the season, Tapper has.
You know, and right now there's 2 things I think that the OU's defense needs to do is take J.W. Walsh out of
the run game like Baylor did.
Yes, and then the other is keep the OSU's wide receivers from getting deep.
And they got to get pressure on Mason Rudolph because Baylor beat him up, but if he has time and their receivers are good, you got to get him out of a rhythm.
Well, you can't let him sit back there
and
be comfortable.
No.
Because he's got a big-time arm.
Got a big-time arm.
You know, and they probably have as good a group of wide receivers as in the Big 12.
Yeah,
they're better individuals
Washington
on other
is
teams.
really good. The other guys are good. Washington Star and the other guys are pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But overall,
they're pretty good.
They got wide receivers that go up over the defensive backs.
Yep.
I talked to Bob about that at the press conference this week, and he's going, hey, we got to keep them from going up above us and getting those receptions.
But they got to get a pair. Rudolph got 6 times against Baylor.
Yeah, you know, and so if he's one-legged, which he may be because he was injured a little bit, you know, maybe not so much, but if he's got an ankle that's bothering him and they get after him, you got to make him uncomfortable.
I totally agree with that.
All right, it's going to be an interesting game, especially considering the weather. And we'll talk more about the weather affecting the game.
Weathermen don't know what's going to happen the next day. Never mind what's happening. I didn't talk about the weather because they don't know.
And that is from a non-weatherman, Al Eschbach. And we'll be back with more right after this.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
I'm Rick Heath for Dents on Demand. Do you have hail damage to your vehicle? Then you need to call Dents on Demand. They're 100% guaranteed satisfaction on hail repair. It's no hassle. They'll help you get a rental car. There's no deductible. They'll refund that to you. All that and more is available if you call Dents on Demand for your hail repair. Dents on Demand, guaranteed satisfaction with hail repair. Give them a call at 886-1764.
I'm Jeremiah with Jeremiah's Car Star, and when you come to do business at Car Star, you're going to get me, and I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to oversee your car personally myself. I've been repairing cars for over 14 years now, and there's not a situation I haven't come across yet that I haven't been able to take care of a customer's vehicle. If your car's had hail damage or been in an accident, bring your car to Jeremiah's Car Star and relax. We'll take it from here.
Car Star, relax. We'll take it from here.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers, like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At Coda CrossFit, we are committed to getting you in the best shape of your life. Our highly educated and personable coaching staff leads hour-long classes for members of all ages and ability levels. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, athletic performance, or simply improve health, we have the programs and knowledge to help you achieve your goals. With locations in Norman and Oklahoma City, we're right in your backyard. All you have to do is walk in the door and we'll take care of the rest. Visit our website or contact us to try out a free class.
And welcome back to the final edition of Bedlam and OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from O'Connell's Irish Pub here on Campus Corner. I want to thank some wonderful sponsors that have been with us all year. The Trails Golf Club in Norman. It's a great venue for holiday parties. So if you're looking for a place for your company or your family's holiday parties, give Kathy Hess a call at 364-3790. The Trails has a great venue and a great chef to fix the food for your holiday party. So give them a call. Kathy Hess will get you fixed up. All right, Tickets Unlimited. If you're looking for OSU tickets, Thunder tickets, or if you're looking for concert tickets, Tickets Unlimited at 364-7500 is your source for tickets. Sun and Ski with Share the Warmth. Go into Sun and Ski either on North May in Oklahoma City or Sooner Mall here in Norman, or the Tulsa across from Woodland Hills Mall. Share the Warmth. You'll get a 20 to 50% off any purchase if you bring in a coat to donate to the underprivileged. So share the warmth with Sun and Ski. They have great outdoor wear, Mountain Hardwear, North Face, Patagonia. They have Sorel boots and a great selection of UGG boots for the ladies. So go to Sun and Ski Sports to stay warm this winter. Out, OU number 3 in the college football playoffs. We talked about it. Basically, we both feel if they win, they're in. And but there is a chance, as we mentioned earlier, that they could be playing, they are playing for the Big 12 championship from OU. But there's a chance, a very good chance, OSU might be playing for a Big 12
There could be.
championship.
If Baylor loses, then OSU's playing. If Baylor wins, they're not. It's that simple.
Gary Patterson held out Trevon Boykin. He plays. Do you think he plays against?
I don't know. I mean, I think no one's saying anything definitely about injury, so it's really a cat and mouse thing. So I don't know. And again, Boykin needs to be healthy because his legs are what help make him his quickness.
Yeah.
So
and then Baylor on the other side,
Baylor may not play.
Yeah, and so they played 3 quarterbacks. They played 2 quarterbacks, TCU.
Yeah, and then Baylor played a wide receiver quarterback.
And had success against OSU.
Yeah. Right.
So that's one of those things in college football that, the backups. Now, OU's backup didn't play as well. No matter, that doesn't mean that he won't in the future at some point. But Trevor Knight didn't play as well, and that got him in trouble. But if OU and OSU are playing for the Big 12, I think that adds a little bit of prestige to what's going on.
Oh,
Saturday
absolutely
night.
it does. And it juices OSU up. A week ago, OSU's thinking, we're going to be in the national championship playoff, and we're going to win a Big 12 championship. Well, now they don't have control. They're definitely not going to be in the national championship playoff. But if Baylor loses, they could still get, be playing for a ring, a Big 12 championship.
Yeah, and they'll know
ring.
that because Friday, TCU and
Right.
Baylor play.
That's exactly
so,
right.
So, that'll come down to what it is. Going back to my points on OU's offense, you mentioned weather, I mentioned weather. I think it's going to be a game that this calls for Samjay Perine to be able to be a huge factor. He loves that kind of, he got his rushing record in the rain. If there's rain, I think he does good.
It helps OU rain. I mean, there's no doubt because OU can run the ball and Oklahoma State cannot run the ball.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
if there's weather, inclement weather, I think it favors OU.
Yeah, I think it does also.
So, I think the player of the game, and I'm going to call it right here, is Samjay Perine. Now, hey, that takes into effect if they run the ball as effectively.
I'm going to say it's Baker Mayfield. So,
Well, Baker Mayfield is without a doubt the catalyst for the entire season.
No doubt. Again, you saw the difference when Baker didn't play last week.
Yeah, and enough said there.
Yeah, enough said there. Enough said there.
Because he brings a whole different avenue of energy to the OU offense.
He does, and he's accurate. I mean, he's really accurate. The key for OU to me is not throwing the turnovers.
Yeah.
That is the key.
And they've done that pretty well this year.
Baker's been really good.
Baker's been, as much as he's been moved around and looked downfield.
It's amazing to throw more than 7 as much as he dances.
You know what he doesn't do? He never throws the ball across the field. If he throws the ball downfield, it's on the sideline.
You're right. That's a great point.
I mean, his guy can catch it and nobody else.
Yeah.
And so, what happened the other night? Trevor Knight got kind of flustered and threw it down the middle. Boom, interception. So that's one thing Baker Mayfield does. Okay, prediction time, Al. I've got OU 45-28.
I'm going to go 35-31 OU.
Yeah, so it's a little closer, a little more lower scoring.
Crazy things happening still. We know
it does. All right, that's going to do it for this year's OU Football Preview Show. If you want to catch us on Facebook and YouTube, go to OU Football Preview Show. I want to thank all the sponsors for supporting us this year. We'll see you next time on the OU Football Preview Show.